The second season begins with the ninja repairing Ninjago City, while Garmadon allies with the snakes. The ninja find their new place to live but need money to pay the rent, so they work to earn it. Jay works delivering pizza and ends up delivering to the snakes, who then kidnap and tie him up, and steals the money to distract the rest of the ninja while Scales kidnaps Lloyd. The ninja fight the snakes, and Master Wu and Nia arrive just in time to save Lloyd. The ninja learn that they must protect and train Lloyd, so they move to a house they can afford. Lord Garmadon reaches the golden weapons and manages to combine them. The ninja train Lloyd while Garmadon accidentally wishes. The return of Captain Soto and his crew. The ninja find a training center for Lloyd while Lord Garmadon loses his power and cannot use it again, leading Captain Soto to imprison him. Captain Soto attacks Ninjago City and steals it with his crew. The ninja confront them, but Lloyd intervenes in the fight and cannot control his power, resulting in the ninja's defeat. The samurai intervenes and defeats the pirates. The ninja imprison them, and the next day they receive an invitation from the School of Troublemakers. Lord Garmadon creates fake ninjas to defeat the real ninjas. The ninjas go to the School of Troublemakers, followed by the fake ninjas, and they fight each other with equal strength. However, Lloyd and his friends intervene, help the ninjas, and manage to defeat the fake ninjas. The ninjas return to the ship and continue Lloyd's training. The ninjas inform me about seeing Lord Garmadon on the cameras near the city museum, so the ninjas go to confront him. The ninjas sneak into the museum and manage to see Lord Garmadon bringing a dinosaur back to life, so the ninjas intervene to stop him before he can bring it to life. The ninjas think they have managed to stop him, but Lord Garmadon succeeds in bringing it back, and he even turns the ninjas into children. The dinosaur starts chasing the ninjas, and Lloyd goes and takes the ninjas with him to read a book about the dinosaur, discovering that it is active only at night and does not appear during the day. The only way to defeat it is with light. The teacher and Wanya go and manage to get a magical tea that restores the ninjas to their youth. Night falls on the ninjas, and Grendel's dinosaur comes to defeat them. The ninjas try to defeat it with glowing swords, but they do not succeed. Lloyd also tries to defeat it with his power, but he cannot control it. The teacher and Wanya arrive just in time. They give them tea that restores them to their youth and turns Grendel back into bones. Lloyd uses it and succeeds in defeating Grendel, but Lloyd also turns into a youth, thus bringing the prophecy closer. The ninjas continue Lloyd's training, and Nia comes to inform them that Lord Garmadon is planning to attack Ninjago. They go to stop him before he reaches the city, and the ninjas fight the snakes in their city. Lord Garmadon returns to the past to defeat the ninjas before they become ninjas. The master tells the ninjas that any change in the past alters the future, and thus the present changes. The ninjas enter to stop him. The ninjas inform the master in the past about the details that happened in the future, and events repeat at the beginning, but the skeleton speaks. They don't take me, and thus the events in the future have changed. The ninjas intervene and correct some mistakes, then return to the future. Lord Garmadon goes to his past self and asks him to cooperate to defeat the ninjas, while the ninjas monitor the events that occurred in the past and protect the future. Lord Garmadon intervenes and changes the events once again. The ninjas intervene in the future to confront him, but they are paralyzed, and thus the events in the future have drastically changed. Zane suggests to the ninjas to destroy the golden weapon to restore the events as they were and return to the future. They use the golden weapons in the past and destroy Lord Garmadon's weapon, thereby restoring the events to their original state. The ninjas and Lord Garmadon return to the future. Lord Garmadon searches with the serpents for the Island of Darkness, while the ninjas go to the museum. The museum owner asks the ninjas for help because the venom of the Great Devourer has brought the statues back to life. The ninjas fight the statues and destroy them. The serpents betray Lord Garmadon and throw him into the sea. Lloyd finds his mother at the museum, and she joins their team to fight the darkness. Lord Garmadon finds the Island of Darkness and speaks with the Overlord, carrying out his orders, and the darkness begins to spread. Scales becomes the leader of the Serpentine and digs tunnels under the city of Ninjago to settle there. They find an ancient gate with an army of stone warriors inside. The Great Devourer consumes them, bringing them back to life. The snakes attack the stone warriors, but the warriors easily defeat them and imprison them inside the gate. They then emerge into the city of Ninjago, and the ninjas come to fight them, but are unable to defeat them. In an attempt to protect the people, they take them to the ship and leave Ninjago for the desert. The Stone Army heads to the Island of Darkness, while Lloyd's mother, Misako, talks about how to defeat the Stone Army. The ninjas must unleash their energies and give them to Lloyd to transform him into the first Spinjitzu master. Their powers are released at the source of light located on the Island of Darkness, so the ninjas head to the Island of Darkness. A ship-eating fish attacks the ninjas' ship during their journey, and the ninjas are unable to fend them off, so they stop at a small island. Zane's father is on the island, having been imprisoned by the skeleton army because he refused to invent a war machine for them. They free him, repair their ship, and he goes with them to the Island of Darkness. The ninjas reach the Island of Darkness and sneak around searching for the light center. Lord Garmadon extracts a dark substance from the island to build a super weapon to defeat the ninjas. Zane sees his falcon with the Stone Army and sneaks in to retrieve it, but he is discovered. The ninjas intervene to save him, and Lord Garmadon follows them. Zane's father builds a vehicle for them, and they use it to go to the light center, with the Stone Army following them. The ninjas reach the light center, and the Stone Army arrives as well. The ninjas manage to unleash their powers, which grant them weapons capable of countering the Stone Army. The battle between the ninjas and the Stone Army begins. The Stone Army retreats, and Lord Garmadon intensifies the defenses. The ninjas disguise themselves and take Misako to deceive Lord Garmadon and take the helmet to stop him. The ninjas fight the Stone Army, and Misako manages to trick Lord Garmadon and take the helmet, then escapes. Lord Garmadon uses a giant machine to defeat the ninjas, but Nia arrives just in time to save the ninjas. Lord Garmadon chases them and destroys their vehicle. Lloyd arrives and destroys his father's machine and confronts his father, but he cannot fight him, so he escapes with the ninjas. The Stone Army captures Naya, and Lord Garmadon turns her to darkness and controls her. The ninjas flee to protect Ninjago, but Lord Garmadon sends Naya to stop them. The ninjas fight while Lloyd, Master Wu, and Misako try to escape. Lord Garmadon activates the ultimate weapon and launches missiles at Ninjago, turning it into darkness. Lloyd loses, and the balance shifts. The ninjas are defeated, and they pursue Lloyd and Master Wu. The Dark Lord crosses into the human world and takes over Lord Garmadon's body, leaving the final battle. The ninjas fight the Stone Army, and Lloyd battles the Dark Lord. The Dark Lord manages to defeat Lloyd and opens a portal. It transports him to Ninjago, where he crosses with the Stone Army, leaving the ninjas stranded on the Island of Darkness. Zane's father treats Lloyd's leg. The ninjas try to find a way back to Ninjago, and the bird leads them to the source of light. They find a war machine that belonged to the first Spinjitzu master, and the ninja dragon arrives, allowing them to return to Ninjago, where the Dark Lord is. He has turned everyone to evil. The ninjas set out to fight him and the Stone Army. Dareth takes the helmet and wears it, gaining control over the Stone Army. Everyone attacks the Dark Lord, and both Cole and Zane are struck by a spark from the Dark Lord. They turn into villains, and Zane confronts them while Kai faces his sister Nia. Lloyd reaches the Dark Lord and transforms into the Master of Spinjitzu. The confrontation continues in the final battle, and in the end, the Master of Spinjitzu manages to defeat the Dark Lord. With his defeat, Lord Garmadon returns to his normal state, and the venom disappears from him. The ninjas vow to always protect Ninjago, and the second season ends. This concludes the summary of the second season. Stay tuned for the summary of the third season, God willing.